Dun,
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 there's the
dun,
theme music that we hear every
dun,
time.
dun, 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 dun.
I'm
No
glad
question.
we each tried our own theme music. It's, we're in early trials.
Yeah, I would like to get that kind of thing set up where we got like a music and like background art and stuff like that. But that requires
Yo,
money.
it requires our viewers and listeners to pitch in, give us a custom background so I don't have to fucking waggle these boxes around every time. Music so we don't have to do our own theme song. It's omniversal escapades.
I like the 70s folk you're going with here. It's
Oh, yeah.
omniversal escapades. Actually, you know what? I'm getting. Wait, who's the one who made the I Want a New Drug song? That's the vibe I'm giving off right now.
Huey Lewis in the News.
There we go. I'm getting very like I'm giving very Huey Lewis in the News vibes on that.
As you should.
Omniversal Escapades is the show we do. Ba, 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 ba.
Everyone,
Tune in every week or two. There's something brand new for you.
do 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 do. We're gonna talk about.
Roll the dice and roll the dice and roll
Yep,
the
there
dice
we
and
go.
roll the dice.
Nice.
We're having fun.
We might get sued. Oh yeah, we might get sued.
It's because I sound too much like the actual thing. Twitch is
Yeah.
gonna pick it
Well,
up.
I thought that you would just change the words in post and that was the song.
Well, actually,
Hey.
if you change the words and make fun of it, that's called parody. That's
Yeah,
fair
it's
use.
It's under fair
And
use.
it's why bad Starbucks gets to exist, or Starbucks sucks, or whatever that one is. Not Starbucks. I know you all know what I'm talking about.
I know what you're talking about.
I'll have to check it out because I'm boycotting Starbucks at the moment. We don't need to talk
As you
about it.
should.
As you hey everyone, I'm getting really close to mic for this. As you should. As
Yeah.
you should. It's been wow, that's some ASMR. Thank you, Tess.
What should I do? Everyone keeps saying I should do something.
It was a different type of like the AS.
Ah, I see.
Real quick. First, I want to thank everyone for being here. It's been a few weeks.
Yes, man.
It's been we've made that. Hey, you know what? We've made that reference.
I can't stop.
Everyone in podcasting and live streaming has done that at least once in their lives.
Here's the problem. We all know the song.
It's a good joke.
It's a good. Well, here's the thing. Here's what makes it funnier. To refresh my memory of what happened in the last episode of Wayward Vagabonds, I was listening to our show while I was driving because I had a long drive today.
Did I do the same?
We did. We literally did a 1 week reference last time, and then I made a joke.
I've only ever listened to 5 songs.
It's been 4 weeks since we gave a show. Did a show. Shit.
And
8 weeks if it's actually Vagabonds.
What's funny is that I didn't listen to the episode prior. I didn't listen to episode 6. I only listened to episode 7 of Wayward Vagabonds. Apparently, according to what I said in episode 7, we've referenced it the last time we did Wayward Vagabonds.
And it'll still be 14 days till we reference it again.
Exactly.
Incredible.
It'll be.
Hey, is my mouth a little bit blue?
Why did you blow on something?
No, I just ate blueberry pie, and I'm
think it looks
colorblind,
nice.
and I can't tell if my mouth is stained blue or not.
I can't tell if that's your normal lip color and it's just great, or if there is a little bit extra.
Like,
I like it though.
I'll be honest, it's a little bit on the teeth, but not in a way that is noticeable unless I now, like when I pointed it out. Like I just noticed like a small tinge.
Yeah, it's
That's
kind of
fine.
like a magenta lipstick at this point.
Also,
I'm
just a heads up to
Slay
the
it.
viewers currently on Twitch and later on YouTube, if you're seeing this, yes, there's a new background. I have moved. That's one of the reasons why we didn't stream last time, because moving stresses me the fuck out. I broke my 15-minute rule already. All right. Well, anyway, I also want to give a quick shout out to our new follower.
Dean moved to a new fuzzy lair.
Apparently, Residential Back UW on Twitch has followed us apparently last month.
What's up, back UW?
Appreciate the follow. We're now up to 36. Which
Ooh, good number.
yeah, but considering we've doing this like a little over a year, I'd say that's pretty decent for
It's divisible by so many.
yeah. Um, so thank you for the follow, everyone. If you're in chat, give us a shout out in chat. The other reason why I'm looking sideways is because I now have a second monitor to my right. So if I occasionally look over, that's the reason why.
Going big leagues.
I'm going big leagues. I set it specifically for this reason.
We're going big mode.
That's right.
Oh wait, okay, big mode.
Oh, hold on. I got a big forehead. I don't like it.
What if I just
Y'all
did
are
the
already
rest
in-
of the show like this?
Y'all are already big mode compared to me. I'm way back here.
Hey,
I think we should do this.
can you roll a perception check, please? That's a 17, I think. Is that that's not what that means? Okay, cool.
Read the number of the reflection of their eyes.
Right. I appreciate everyone for being here. I hope y'all, when we were streaming Fallout, y'all had fun. We will eventually get back to it. It's just not a set date. There is more story to tell, though. Before we get to that, though, someone hasn't been on the show in a bit. Tess, how was your summer vacation from everything?
Oh, it was great. I did 1 million things and I got very sick, though I'm sure you cannot tell.
I don't know what you're talking about. Perfectly healthy.
I sound
demeanor.
like the picture of health.
Very
I
demure.
expected my voice to break there and it didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went to Comic-Con, got some cool new dice, saw
Nice.
Kevin Hart from across the room. And then I went to Spain to help my sister pack. Because I'm a good sister, not because I wanted to go to Spain. I'm a
Right.
giver.
Right.
I'm a giver.
And
and then I went up to the south of France to watch some of the Olympics.
and
It was sailing
and to help your
and
sister.
to help my sister. Well, my sister actually is
Did
a
you?
quasi-professional sailor, so she actually did make some contacts.
We just got
Damn.
we got some Aslo or not As. You got some Tesla.
I was like, I didn't say anything.
I just
my
screwed up names.
I can drop some Olympic related as lore if we want.
Oh, yeah, please.
Do you have
No,
them?
my sister is a college sailor, and she's been a professional either sailor or sailing instructor or sailing coach for far longer than she should be, since she's only 20. She's not 20, she's 19. I
Okay,
just
so if I
sound
run
less like
into
there was
your-
child labor.
If I run into your sister, I can say hello, sailor.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah,
Hey.
absolutely.
Question: do you think she would lose a group of about 6 to 8 people on a 3-hour tour during a storm? That's a deep cut. At this point, that is a deep cut. That's a 50-year-old show.
No, you know what? This is a good pitch. A 19-year-old skipper and like a bunch of old people that don't respect her. That could be a good
That could
reboot.
be a good show.
I was making for any viewer who may not know what I'm talking about. I'm referencing Gilligan's Island.
I'll start writing a brief.
Yeah,
We'll get that
Yeah.
pitch.
I'm sure there.
I knew what you were talking about, but yeah, it's good that you said it for the rest of our audience.
Right. That look, I not only am I just barely older, not only does that show predate me, but I also saw it on Nick at Night as a kid. So like
Mhm.
that was a thing.
There's
As I-
no phone, no light, no motor car, not a single
the
luxury. Like Robinson Crusoe, it's as primitive as can be.
Exactly. As knows what I'm throwing out there.
I know that line from Weird Al Yankovic's Amish Paradise.
Good old Caruso.
Oh, that's right.
And not the Gilligan's Island theme where it's actually from.
We're trying.
Yeah, no, it was a good time. I missed you guys. I watched the
We
stream when I
missed you.
could.
I was literally like, I at one point I was like, I should send Tess a video on TikTok. It's like, oh wait, she's in Spain.
Yeah,
Right,
I've missed
I'll
getting
still accept them.
TikToks from Ted.
Yeah, instead of you getting them at your bedtime and my bedtime, you got them at really weird hours.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I was sending stuff back to my other D&D group at like 4 a.m. my time, so everything was ready for our sessions. and then I was sending TikToks and whenever. I also had a bachelorette party to go to. I told you guys about where I made everyone upset about uranium in the home. But we watched the stream and it was fun. It was good. We liked part one of Fallout.
Nice.
It's a good
Oh,
time.
That was a great face I just made. I don't know that I've ever made
It
that
was.
face before.
It was.
Also,
I've never
Yeah.
seen myself do that.
also, if I may say, as your beard is looking really nice today.
Oh, thank you. I was thinking about shaving it before this, so I'm glad I did it.
You look fantastic.
Also, I got home with 5 minutes to spare before this, so I wasn't gonna do it. But
Fair. I was
Um,
like, your beard's just looking like thick. I was like, oh man, Jeff, your beard is also
Put
looking
two
good,
Cs.
but you normally have
Damn.
a beard.
Oh, I thought you said almost.
No, like Jeff's beard also looks good, but Az
Also.
usually doesn't have like a full beard thing going. So I was going to compliment them on how nice their beard is.
Hey, let me jump in. I'm gonna test my own audio.
okay.
How's my audio sounding? I got a new setup, so I'm worried
You
about.
sound
Okay.
good, Dean.
All right,
Do you want to hear that as Olympic lore now?
please. I've
Please.
been wondering.
So did you happen to catch any of the women's track and field
No.
Yeah.
tournaments?
Mhm.
Okay. All right. So you know the woman who did the 400-meter hurdles, Sydney McLaughlin, who like got the
Mhm.
gold and set the new world record, which was
Mhm.
previously also held by her. That's my childhood friend Sydney.
That's
Oh,
very
nice.
fun and weird.
Wow,
Yeah.
exciting.
Grew up. Her brother was in my graduating class, and she was a couple years younger than me. And it's wild because she's always been really good at running, but now she's an Olympic gold medalist and world record holder for running. And you know, it's just kind of like, huh, that's interesting seeing your friend be an Olympic athlete.
I learned some interesting lore about where I live, by the way. As yours is way more interesting because also that's a brag that she's gonna have for the rest of her life. But I told my coworker this and she told me I sounded 20 years older. I found out that there's a very prominent pop star from the area that I work in. Do y'all know who Chapel Roan is?
Yeah.
Chapel
Yeah,
Roan?
yeah.
Yeah.
She's
They're
the hottest big thing.
they're
Yeah,
from
she shut down the street. Yeah.
yeah, they're from the area I work in. Like they're like raised here and everything. So
Huh,
That's very exciting.
that's
Apparent-
cool.
yeah,
Nice.
apparently a coworker, like a coworker's partner, knew Chapel's sister or something like that. That's what they told me anyway.
Sweet. No, I've been a fan for a while. They're doing the star went up real quick.
Yeah. I just thought that was a little thing interesting. And when I told them, I was like, "Oh, I found out about this." Like, Dean, you sound 20 years older because you didn't know who Chapel Roan was. Like, of course I don't. I'll keep up with Pop. Chicken bad
I'll
chat.
start sending briefings.
Oh man,
Hmm.
I'm not supposed to be in that channel, and everybody will try to join the Zoom. Sorry.
Oh shit.
Viewer, don't look at that Discord I just had up there.
Oh,
Good thing there wasn't any secret chat going on there.
or was there?
Well, if so, we can start here. Hey, guys, guess what? I'm
What?
not in control anymore. It's Dean.
Hi,
Ah!
I am your regularly scheduled dungeon master. Did I freeze there? Sorry.
No, you're good.
You froze with your mouth.
Like, did I freeze, but you heard it? Or did I?
No, like you didn't say anything for a minute, for a second or two.
Okay. Well, let's get on with this before I say a bunch more nonsense, as I tend to. Welcome to Omniversal Escapades. Despite the last like 10 to 20 minutes, we are a Dungeons and Dragons show. Well, no, we're an RPG show. Dungeons and Dragons is just one of the games we play. We are hosts for this show. I am the dungeon master for this adventure. We are playing Dungeons and Dragons, obviously, and we're ready for a fun time. Our X's mean that we do not bring them into the campaign. Our children at peril, depiction of their gore, slavery, sexual assault, and our veils, meaning we just allude to or fade to black, our body horror and feces. We're going to introduce you to our hosts for the show and our main players. We have Tess, Az, and Jeff. And then behind the scenes, our man behind I don't think I give you enough credit. Jeff is the man behind the scenes, handling all of our backhand stuff as well. So in addition to a player, he's handling the stream. Is kicking butt.
I like to handle the back end.
And kick a butt. Similarly.
Sorry, I just had to crack my knuckles. I'm trying puns this week, listener, viewer.
No,
I'm
you're
not good
fine.
at them.
You're
You're not
fine.
gonna-
I'm down for the puns. It was just that was my brain rot kicked in. It was just like, well, there was a dirty joke.
Yeah, I guess it's more of a dirty joke because I didn't actually change any of the words that you said.
Maybe next time.
I'm like, I'll tell you something. I'll tell you why I didn't react to that joke. I'm in and out of consciousness from just having worked a closing shift by myself.
Oh, I thought you were
Oof.
going to say from eating a big old pie slice.
Oh, that too. Yeah.
That probably doesn't help.
I'm done.
Get this person some coffee stat. No, it is much too late for that. Let's go ahead and get into this. So last we left off, I know normally I have Jeff do like a bit of a recap, but it's been over a month, so I don't know if you have anything.
I have my notes.
There was some notes.
So we pressured LBC to come with us. And
LCB.
he kind of actually wanted to come. He was pretty excited about killing
That's
fools.
LCB sound system, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Loose
Okay.
Cannonberry.
Loose
sound
Cannonberry
system.
sound system.
Okay.
Yeah. I did not intend that to be a pun, by the way. I just wanted a character with an interesting nickname.
And
That's what it's always been named.
Gary intimidated the hell out of Jerry just for fun because he always does. And we went out. We went to Dry Gulch Canyon. We found some traps. We cleverly convinced LCB to go ahead of us. And bingo bongo, he hit a trap, blew up. And then we all scattered and hunkered down waiting for the bad guys to arrive.
And if I recall, I hunkered down just on the ground in the middle of the canyon, pretending to be a corpse.
Yes. And when they came up close, you jumped up, scared the horses. The riders fell off and hit their own traps.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
apparently I got a yeehaw. Oh, that's that's inspiration. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. So here's more or less what happened. There's a little bit more detail. Jeff covered the basis of it. It's after their initial conversation with LCB, go watch episode 6 of the Wayward Vagabonds campaign if you want more details on that. The party that they had started was interrupted by 3 people who were getting ready to cause a ruckus, and Gary managed to intimidate them, but in a way in which the people were like, is he flirting with them? So the new term flirtimidation was established, which is also the name of episode 7 if you want to go check it out. Plug. Anyway, so he managed to flirtimidate them to leave, where they decided to like take a shot of whiskey and horse, which is what I refer to as.
Oh, that's right. These were the 2 goons, Tom and Stabbed.
No,
Big
yes.
Face Tom, who started a huge fucking problem with us.
no. Big Face Tom is the one that Susie Ann flirted with in episode 6.
Oh.
And Stabbed was his cohort. This was just a separate group of 3 people.
You're right.
This
You're
is scruffy, silver-haired elf with scars on face, well put together dwarf, and
That's
one
the one-
basic human.
Yeah, the scruffy-haired, the scruffy elf is the one that got flirtimidated.
Yeah.
After that, you all headed out for Dry Gulch Canyon, in which you initially were coming across like regular traps that you had basically asked LCB to lead the way because he's one of Calstein's people. But he turned on them to work with you all. So initially was just doing regular traps, but as time went on, you found magic traps. Quick reminder to our audience: in this world, magic is considered heretical, unless you're like a cleric or a paladin, that kind of thing. So they found the trap. The reason why Susie Ann got her yeehaw is because she managed to remove one of the traps and is now like a loaded lightning trap ready to be used. That's what you got there. After that, you had wandered down a bit before LCB was stepped on another magical trap and he was immolated. And Gary, who liked LCB, didn't weep, but definitely like mourned the death of LCB. And that point, you all heard a group of people coming. So you hid, or well, as best you could, or pretended to be dead. And then when they got near, Gary did, and I quote, said "ooga booga booga" to the horses and scared them off. The men did fall into their
That'll do it.
Yeah. The men did fall into their own non-magical traps. And that's more or less where we kind of left off. If anyone remembers anything that I did not, that's more or less it.
Are these folks still alive or are they down for good?
Those NPCs that Gary scared off the horses, they are dead.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
So right now, there's the three of you. There's Uncle Redclaw, who's with you currently, and Pound Cake Jerry. There's also Big Face Tom and Stabbed. No, wait, you left Big Face Tom and Stabbed back in the prison. Excuse me.
Have their
we
horses
didn't like
run
that
off?
shit.
Yeah, the
Their
horses ran. Yeah, the horses ran off. In order to not be hated on by the horse girls in my life, the horses are fine and lived a happy life.
Yeah, they didn't hit any traps.
Exactly.
Okay, I want to crawl forward, jungle crawl style, and loot the bodies.
I do real quick. Just want to bring up a funny note. At one point, while Big Face Tom was in a jail cell, Susie Ann like flirted and was like, "Hey, maybe this could be a thing. Let's give this a shot. Maybe we'll try a dance." And then Gary went over to Stabbed and said basically the same thing.
I did do that, yeah.
Oh,
I remember this.
Poor guy.
It was great. All right, so you're gonna go over to their bodies. You're going to find. Let me do a bit of rolling here real quick. If I'm looking to the right, it's not just because I got my chat up, but also that's where the dice are. Because I somehow have more room and no room at the same time. Okay, so you're gonna find a heavy crossbow, 2 sets of leather armor, 20 bolts, and a hand crossbow.
Is there anything that would identify them as members of Calstein's ranks?
Not at this point, no.
Okay.
We'd have to look just like them. Do they have distinctive outfits?
No, but if I had to describe their general...
Like is 153 and around 95 pounds?
That's a very specific set of questions you have there.
Are they or aren't they?
Well, one of them is very demure.
How about 7'9" and 390 pounds?
You know what? Unfortunately, no. One's 8'2" and 300 pounds.
I'll make it work.
Is either of them 3'4" and 40 pounds? Ooh, what about Jerry? He's a normal sized guy.
That If I ever did like one of those Borderlands style like intro cards, be like Jerry, normal size guy. Um,
Oh man, I
uh,
should draw these people and then we could do that.
yeah,
I just-
Jerry, normal size. Yeah.
Oh, here's the camera.
Um, as far as looks, it's more like rough and tumble cowboy. It's not like a uniform. Uh,
But
and
like,
I,
does Jerry have the same build as one of these guys?
yeah, I'll just say in like in a pretty generic sense. Yeah, it's like, oh, this armor or this, leather armor that he can fit into because he's a medium male, that kind of thing.
See, because what I'm thinking is he could be our new loose cannon Barry. From a distance, they might think he's one of their own if he dresses just like the guy.
As you see, Pound Cake. Yeah, I'm LCB. Watch out, I'm a real loose cannon.
That was pretty believable, Pound Cake.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
EJ, you're gonna do great.
Awesome.
I mean, you saw him for a while, so you could probably mimic his gait to some extent as well. I'm loading the heavy crossbow on him and strapping his armor and stuff.
Okay. All right. Yeah. I think I could do this. I once stabbed a guy because I was ready to turn on my employer because I didn't give a shit about them anyway. Yeah, that sounded good to me.
Oh, you're getting into character.
I am getting a character. Yeah,
I thought you were telling us some wild backstory.
The backstory is LCP literally did that like yesterday.
I know, I was there.
Which is why it would
Sorry.
be wild. It'd be wild if you did that too.
Yeah. No, I need to put more vigor into it. He didn't have hesitation, which was quite frankly really alarming. Yeah, I think I could do this.
Okay, so tilt your hat down and then
Okay.
just walk
Like,
ahead
roll
of
the
us about
ears.
15 feet.
Okay.
And
Are you trying to get me to die again like you did with the mine?
no, we're through the mines now, I'm sure. So
Just gonna like look over at the dead bodies on the ground.
well, because we saw which way those people came in, and I think we can track the way they traveled on their horses, right? Because we saw them a long way off, so I think we should be able to.
Okay.
Here's my hand. Weave our way, similar to where they did. Maybe there's
Yeah,
even
I'll
ground that's been trodden a little bit from those horses.
I'll look for horse prints. Yeah, I mean we know where they were close up. As we
Yeah.
continue.
All right. Tess, give me a survival check. Or perception, whichever you
Ooh.
have back.
Can I assist because I have +5?
Okay. Yeah. You can assist or you can roll solo. If you assist, you're giving advantage to Tess.
Okay, Tess, give yourself advantage. I gotta go get.
I
my-
only rolled an 18, so I'll take the advantage. I'm liking my new dice. That's good. Opening up my sheet because I thought it was good and it wasn't. Hope you're all enjoying my voice. I tried to do an accent earlier. It made it worse. What did you say it could be?
Either survival or perception.
Survival. Perception. Okay, so it's a 20. Dirty. GMO 20.
A GMA
Oh.
20.
Yeah, yeah, GMO 20.
Okay. Real quick in chat. Hello, Crenage in chat. Hi,
What's
Crenage.
up, Greenwich?
Hi, Greenwich.
Thank you for being here like you normally have been. Appreciate it. Okay, yeah, I would say it's pretty dry. They just rolled up here on horseback not that long ago. It'd be pretty easy DC to get. So yeah, you can kind of like pick out the paths by going off of the horse tracks. It's like
Yeah, perfect. I let them know that I don't think it's gonna be a problem.
Pancake Jay's like, all right, let me get into character. Okay.
And the three of us will pretend to be tired
Recruits.
recruits. So we're like being real careful.
Leaguer newbies.
like we're acting real hardcore, you know.
Yeah.
But like we're not necessarily friends, you know how that might go. Can you
Yeah.
guys do that?
I'm trying to get into character. Let me do some tongue exercises. Tip of the tongue, tip of the teeth. Unique New York, unique New York. Wacky wasteland weather. Wacky wasteland weather.
Try rubber baby buggy bumpers.
Or red leather, yellow leather.
Red, rubber baby bucky bumpers. You know what? That was a tongue twister. All right, I think I got this. All right. All right, guys, come on, let's go. Otherwise, I might have to, do something crazy like stab someone.
You're right, loose cannon. Whoever you are, I'm not fully convinced that you're in character.
I try to get there. I only took like one semester of acting class. It's
Hey,
gonna be
it's more than most of us.
yeah. It's gonna be a second. Let's
Well,
go.
I can't wait to join this rough and tumble organization.
Susie Ann, your voice has gotten very deep.
Yeah, this is my
We're
tough guy
in
voice.
character.
Okay. All right. What are I'll let you introduce yourselves in order to get into the cabinet in your new characters. Just gonna look over at Gary. I don't feel like you're gonna have to try very hard, to be honest.
But I want to be a new person.
Yeah, I'm not saying you can't be. I'm just saying it's gonna be not very hard to convince.
Oh,
Okay.
I know how you could do it. What if you like unbuttoned your shirt all the way and then like moved one button off? Just, you know what I mean?
How would that help?
Well, because they'd see you're like unorthodox and like you dress too fast, maybe in the dark.
Oh, I
You-
see.
Early
Well, I am
riser.
already
A
covered
little
in
less
dirt
together.
because I was on the ground.
Well,
Is that not enough?
Your
from a
cravat is still
distance, yeah.
spotless.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, that should work.
Look, the man is wearing a frock. You have to give him that he will both look will look both fancy and dirty at the same time.
Okay,
Mostly 'cause of the dirt.
I pour a little water on some dirt and I rub some smudges on your cheek and your forehead.
And
Give
by
me
that,
a little clown makeup.
Mhm. There you go, Gary.
Thank
all right. All right. Uncle Redclaw,
I keep forgetting that guy's here.
he's like, how about I cover the back end in case I'll walk the path back. And that way if y'all need to make a sudden retreat, it basically have a better way out.
That sounds good.
Yeah, you cover our back end, Red Claw.
Mace, that was phrasing. Anyway, I'll cover the exit. He's
All
gonna
right.
Okay.
Let's get
I-
going.
Took all the plants out of my armor and I put it in my pockets. I'm basically indistinguishable now.
I just imagine your character. I feel naked without the plants.
I do. I feel very uncomfortable, but I'm also doing a voice as a heavy smoker because I think that may help.
Yeah, and that's what Tess has been leading up to this whole
I'm being
time.
in character.
The whole time.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
she was pulling a samurai. She was here the whole time.
Yeah. I thought you
right.
said samurai instead of Sam Reich.
They
That's
might have been
really
there the
funny.
whole time too. Did you check?
I mean, yeah, we don't know. Tess could have been a samurai this whole time.
It would have been culturally inappropriate, so we'll just have to imagine it in our heads, I think.
Yeah. Although, well, I wouldn't do like an East Asian campaign. It's Japanese culture is pretty prominent in cyberpunk, so I might allude to it occasionally if ever did cyberpunk.
Oh,
Yeah.
I love cyberpunk. No,
Great,
actually,
John.
I just realized there were black samurai, and there was Tom Cruise, so maybe you could be a white samurai.
No, I'm just samurai.
I don't.
That's my name that I'm going by now.
I don't.
Oh,
think-
hell yeah.
Okay.
We
I
got
don't-
aliases.
That's my character.
I'm Martha Stewart.
I am Martha Stewart, and I only practice the way of the sword. You know.
I'm still coming up with mine. Come back to me.
And do
All right.
enemy. I'm trying real hard not to be friends.
Oh, what about mud flap?
Mud flap. That's an interesting. You know, I'm gonna take it into consideration.
Good. I like it
Oh.
when people try out my ideas.
Tess Crenner says, just need a smoker's cough. Uh,
I've been muting while I've been coughing, but if at your request, I'll stop.
I mean,
It doesn't sound good.
the part of me loves authenticity, would love that, but a part of me is just like, that is terrible audio. Like,
Yeah, here's the thing: is you will have me in your ears. You don't want that.
let's hold on.
But Greenwich, I appreciate the stage notes.
Yeah,
Actually,
thank you, Cringe.
It's a good idea.
All right.
Tess, what's your alias again?
Sam Reich.
That's right. Samurai.
I made a joke, but all right, let's hold
No,
on.
I'm going with it. He
All
sounds like this too. We're pretty much twins.
Yeah.
You would never play a paladin.
You don't think Samurai should play Paladin? I know he's in this, supposed to be the new season.
Anyway.
I know I shouldn't talk about another show.
We want all other shows to be destroyed.
Martha Stewart would be a loose cannon, so I think that's a pretty good call.
Do you think Martha Stewart has a Twitch stream?
She should.
I mean,
I'd watch.
Rocking some Call of Duty.
Hi guys, today we're gonna be playing Fortnite. I'm a Fortnite streamer now.
Dean, you're supposed to keep us on task.
I know. I yes added your joke.
Maybe yes, headed ourselves into the middle.
Yeah. Yes, added into our quarter.
Here's what I'm seeing on here. We've got Martha Stewart _10. We've got Goth Martha Stewart TTV, Young Martha Stewart, X Martha Stewart.
Invite them all to
X.
watch our stream.
I like X Martha Stewart X because this is the only one who actually has her as a profile picture, and her bio
It's
says
probably her.
It says just trying to ball with my bros.
That's definitely her.
That's definitely her.
That's
Martha,
definitely her.
Martha, if that's not you, that needs to be your description when you do, if you eventually do get a Twitch, please.
Martha,
just
if that's not you, say it in our comments. Otherwise, it is you.
It's
Please.
just NBA Jam on Big Heads mode, like every
Exactly.
week. Yeah.
I would love that.
Martha, please. I need this.
Martha, please.
All right. Anyway. So you're gonna go down the canyon. As you proceed forward, you could definitely tell the area has been haphazardly put together. There is a front barrier, but the barrier seems to be mostly of like collected wood from different buildings. Like you even seen like the sign, it's the ones that just says general store on the side of like the front barrier. As you pull up, there are two towers, not a reference. They're just guard towers. You will see smoke billowing from the distance and the sounds of like a group of people in like a general sense, not like a, anything's going on, but like walking into a city kind of situation. As you walk up to the front gate, you're going to see like movement in the background. Some people half drunk, people fighting. Imagine basically, have you ever seen a movie at any point in time in which there is a bar that's supposed to be rough and tumble? Imagine that, but for like a small encampment. At the front, you will see a man there hoisting a heavy crossbow over his shoulder, and he does address you as you pull up. Welcome to our secret lair for Calstein's men. That is men in the gender neutral term, not specific to one gender. I have argued to call it personnel, but he says it feels a little unpersonal. Anyway, if you know about this, you're either supposed to be here or I need to shoot you. So let's start with the introductions. Why are you here? on account of the bow. He's gonna tap his heavy bow.
I step forward. Or are we on horseback?
No, you left your horses.
So
because of
I
the
step
The horse
forward
is
and
bailed.
I kind of elbow Jerry lightly in the side.
Hey, it's me, LCB. Just keeping up with the spirit with the things. My spirit. I brought these guys, because they like robbed a stagecoach, and I kind of like that. Let them in, or else.
Is that the code word? It's a funny one if it is.
You just to see the man in front. Did your voice just change?
Sorry, Dusty Trail. It's
I mean, I don't appreciate the threat on account of, not in the position of being in that situation. LCB, I think I lost my glasses. Are you wearing your hat? I was like, yep, that's me. I'm LCB. I'm wearing my hat. You.
Is his hat like half on fire, like half scorched?
He's wearing Pound Cake Jerry's wearing his normal hat,
That's right.
but the guy at the front is like maybe I didn't say it well. He doesn't have his glasses right now, so his eyesight's a little poor.
Yeah, I'll say he lost his hat in town, so we gave him one of our extra ones.
What did
Okay.
his old hat look like?
His old hat was like, imagine like the wide brimmed prospector hats when you think of a prospector, or if you have seen Jeff's miniseries, the way that as described Stinky Pete, just imagine like that kind of hat.
Yeah.
Yeehaw.
Yeah. Once again, plug. Anyway.
It's the kind you could yank off your
Yeah.
head, throw on the ground, stamp on, squish, and then put it back on.
Yeah.
I'll
and there's
describe it and be like, it was gorgeous, but we weren't able to keep it.
it does have a hole in the brim, by the way. Real quick.
Oh, by the way, Barry, tell him we saw a couple guys running across as we came in.
So fun note. I don't know if someone's messing with us, but I got a genuine joy out of this. So we just got a follow, and someone in chat from XX Martha Stewart XX.
We got her, boys.
First time chatter.
That's
XX
amazing.
underscore Martha Stewart underscore XX. Hello,
Love your
loves. Hope you're all having a good game.
Thank you, Martha. I appreciate
Brilliant.
this. I hope you're balling well.
Yeah, you should try playing Gary Payton. He was a good one from back then. That's an NBA Jam era joke for you. Sean Kemp was my favorite. They were Supersonics. You ever hear of that team? They don't
Yeah.
exist anymore.
Oh,
Yeah.
Seattle team.
I
Yeah.
think that they had a good name, the Supersonics.
As I
Great
have
name.
I have to ask this in sincerity. It does ruin the illusion if this is true. Did you make this profile for this joke?
In what universe do you think I have enough mental
Why would
capacity
they
right
ever
now
do
to
that?
do this?
The future as went back in time had plenty of time to do it.
This feels like the best joke for Az to set up just to make a joke come true, which if that is true, I do
It is a dream
appreciate.
come true.
Yeah. Thank you.
No, it's not me.
Well, thank you, Martha Stewart. Excuse me, XX underscore Martha Stewart underscore XX for being in chat. Glad you like Stinky Pete.
I'm also glad you like Stinky Pete. She's got good taste. This one's for you, Martha.
Nice. All right. But yeah, so He's gonna look up at you and is like, all right, so you're new recruits to Cal State's men, are you?
Yes,
That's
sir.
right. Excuse me.
Uh,
That's right.
Yeah. Yes. My name is Corvid Pond Scum, and I am a terrible outlaw ready to join the ranks of Calstein. I have killed before and I will kill again. I am feared throughout the land.
All right,
Sorry.
Corvid.
Ah!
Corvid, you're a little less scary if you don't talk
Can
not
I
as much.
real quick?
Okay.
Real quick.
Heard.
It's
Can I just tell you what I loved about that monologue?
Yeah.
Your
everything.
character's already intimidating as it is, being like really 8 foot tall.
Yeah.
I just thought it would be really funny if he was a bad liar.
Also,
Ooh.
he has actually killed people. We've established this.
and he will kill again.
He will kill again because that's
He's
the
just
nature.
like he's just trying to be the most like he's trying to fit in.
But the funny
Yeah.
thing to me as is literally your background is as a former criminal. Like that is your background occupation.
No way.
It
Hell
is.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm imagining the fancy colors just kind of folded inwards.
Uh,
You're
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
"Ah!"
So it's like he's lying, but he doesn't have to lie, but he feels like he has to lie.
This is like so what it is, what we're doing here is a whole reverse psychology thing of like he's making it seem like he's not very good at this, so that when he turns around and is good at it, everyone's gonna be like, whoa, this Corvid Ponscum guy actually knew what he was talking about.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
I like it.
It's kind of like in a campaign, there was a character who was so obviously spy, nobody thought he was a spy because it was too obvious that he was a spy. It's given the same kind of like general vibes of like a thing within a thing. Um, but yes, it was a very good monologue as.
Thank you.
I believe in the business that's called the Garrick principle.
There you go.
That's a Deep Space Nine reference for any of y'all non-Trekkies.
And I have learned a thing because I am a Trekkie, but I did not watch Deep Space Nine. Anyway.
He was a guy that pretended not to be a spy, but everybody knew he was a spy.
Oh, fun. All right. It's like, as is your character actually generally trying to convince him, or is he being so obvious? Like, what is your intention with the way you spoke? Just for the like, do I need to make you roll? Basically,
It's kind of to be to throw people off. I think it's to be hang on, I need to.
So
Is
okay,
it
let me jump
deception
in.
Since everything you're saying, it's
I think
I'm-
if you're
I'm listening to music and
actively-
it's so distracting to me right now.
I think if you're actively being a bad liar, you don't have to roll a deception check.
yeah.
but the
You know what I mean?
but,
but the lie is all true.
but the lie is true. So he's lying about being a bad
Just the
liar.
name.
So okay,
Well,
here's the thing. I lied about my name.
You might
Do I
have
have
lied
to
about your
roll?
name before.
Yeah, give me a you know what? Just for the whole scene, everyone give me a deception roll. We'll make it a flat. I enjoyed the joke. It
Rick.
is a great joke.
Okay, I've got a +3 in deception, so I rolled a 14.
Okay, it's pretty good.
I rolled
But
that one.
I think it also tracks with like they believe that I'm a bad liar too.
So we've got them believing you're a bad liar. Me getting
Yeah.
in that one. Oh,
Do you have
Dan,
a
what are we doing?
yeehaw by any
Mark-
chance, Tess?
Yeehaws are not transferable, and I'm sorry for burping into the mic. I thought.
Oh, that's why I'm asking if she has one.
Oh yeah.
I don't believe I've received a yeehaw over the course of this adventure.
Well,
So they're
I got a one.
non-transferable, you said?
I got a one, so I'm gonna roll again because
Yeah, you should.
I have a yeehaw.
No, it's literally
Oh.
just it's like inspiration. Inspiration can't get moved around, you know.
So I got a 15.
Okay. What
That's
did you-
much better than the one.
Can I use my yeehaw to attempt to help Tess?
To help action me.
Yeah.
No, but if you want to like back up whatever Tess is about to say to justify what they're doing, I can give her advantage.
Cool. All right.
I think, oh yeah, I was just gonna be really cagey and be like, "My name's Sam Rice.
And Sam Reich is my little buddy. Okay? Actually, no. We met on the trail and we are bitter enemies. I don't know why I said
I was gonna say that. You know why?
that he's my buddy.
Hey, you
This
two,
guy's
break
a
it up, break it up. I
stinker.
pretend to break them up.
Oh,
I'm like,
you're lucky.
don't do this. Don't do this.
You are lucky
get
this
ya.
small woman is holding me back.
I'll get you. I am less
Small
left,
woman?
right. You.
I am 8 feet tall.
Mudflap, you behave
Corvid
yourself.
Pond Scum is my name.
Well, I call you Mudflap, Corvid. So you just hold your horses.
That's true. You do call me Mudflap on all of our misadventures.
I mean, look at you. You're disgusting.
That wasn't very nice.
She gestures to
I'm
all
gonna
the
get you.
dirt all over you.
I'm just
I mean,
imagining.
look, even your face has dirt on it. And
I'm just
like,
imagining at this moment, like Gary is like, "Hey, Susie Ann, I kind of heard a little.
What?
I cut back.
This is a little much.
It's a little personal, Susie Ann."
Now, how's
Gary just like turns around and like just like trembles his lip a little bit.
Takes a moment.
Now, how's Jerry doing?
It's like, yep, there are a bunch of rough and tumble folks. Go ahead, Tess. You can re-roll. You can get your advantage on that one. So hopefully it's better than a 1.
Can't be worse.
Literally
That's
can't.
true.
Yeah, literally can't be worse.
It was a nat 20.
Yeah.
You
And it's my
couldn't have
Comic
done
Con
better.
dice, so it's got the little Comic Con logo.
Not even better. You know what? You know what? That's great. That's great. I love it. It's like, all right,
I was really convincing with the fight.
all right. Seems like you all have a rich tapestry and background in history, and which should be further explored. But I have things I need to be doing.
I can go into it if you'd like.
No.
We got all day.
All right, go ahead. Tell me more about your background.
Corvid, would you just let us get down to business?
Yes.
That's probably smart.
I am dirty as hell from the road. I mean, just look at me.
Apparently
And
I am.
And I do the like Vanna White around my curvaceous form.
And I'm trying to fit in, so I also do that.
Yeah.
Just
And I just go,
imagine you like people just like look. It's like,
And we
all right.
do a little eh?
Oh, for the future listeners, when we eventually convert this to an audio only section for you at home, I was pointing at parts of my body like Vanna White from Wheel of Fortune does for the signs of the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah. Anyway,
It's a shame this guy isn't wearing his glasses because he'd be like that wolf in the old cartoons, just "Bawooga."
it's just like I'm afraid I can't really see you very well on account of not having my glasses. So I'm gonna presume that one of you is handsome and one of you is handsome. Yeah, go ahead and tell me more about your story, your rich tapestry of background that you volunteered to tell me about.
Well, this little man right here gets on my nerves quite a bit. We are rival outlaws. We always try to rob the same bank, and it's always on the same day at the same time, and he is always trying to get a piece of the action.
It was hate at first sight. And I would
Yes.
never be friends with this man.
Really, your fortunes seem rather serendipitous to always be running into each other in high.
It's because he copies me. He
You copy
sucks.
me.
He
You
sucks
bought-
shit.
You idiots buy your tips from the same corrupt information dealer.
I get him first.
I told you every time, stop going to that guy.
Have you considered taking advantage of your more serendipitous moments like that, working together to achieve a similar goal? You see, a community is built on the
what I
concept of
think of
Never.
that idea. Blech.
I've been
just-
saying this. I
I'm
have
saying,
been
like-
saying this.
a community is based upon a mutual interest in achieving a common goal. So if you two have the same goal and work together, you could achieve it in a more efficient way. I was a city planner prior to my time being an outlaw.
I am happy to be one of Calstein's men and work with Calstein's men, but I would never work with this man.
So you're gonna have to pick one or the other.
No,
Hold
that's not
on.
necessary.
Are we gonna
I
have to
think we
do?
can keep our differences.
Are we gonna have to do another one of these tests of strength or loyalty or bullshit? I mean, come on.
If
Or
you
can
man.
want
you
me to
just
do
let
a
us in here?
loyalty test, I'll kick this little dude's butt.
I mean, I'm not the recruiter, but if you two want to fight to the death, I suppose I ain't gonna stop you. You can do that
I
right
think-
here.
I look
Can
over
it
at
at
Venn
least
and
wait
I,
till
and I
I've had a
shrug.
shower?
I'm turned towards you, away from them.
with the hand that is further away from the guard, I kind of give like a
Oh.
no.
Real quick, shout out to Matt King in chat, who is currently looking. Hey,
Mad
Matt King.
King.
What's up, Matt King?
Welcome to the chat. Thank you for being here.
I hope Calstein likes bickering bad guys.
I was like, all right. Well, if you want to fight to death right here, I suppose you could. I can't give a fair judgment on account of my eyes, but
I'm
You
too
know-
hungry.
too
I
hungry.
can't right now. Maybe later.
All right. Well, I suppose in the meantime, I can let you in. Luckily, Calstein is planning a meeting today, so you might have an opportunity to at least hear one of his speeches. So,
Oh, I love a speech.
yeah, it's we're not big, but we're running a good about 40 men strong in this here encampment. So, I like to think that we're eventually going to move towards a common goal, a community in which we build up a mutual wealth inside our own city here in the town. See, I think that if you get enough people in the common interest, you could support each other, and maybe we can move away from the whole raiding thing, or be more efficient raiders. I am a criminal after all.
Susie is given like bug-eyed, like, could you get a load of this nonsense to the others? Like,
We're doing like a little like
get a load of this dork.
I'll let you all in. I am also part of the local communist party. Anyway,
I love this man's rich backstory.
I
A
have
city planner and a communist.
I have not had.
Yeah, because usually they're not both.
I've not had a character with a weirdly complex backstory in like 2 sessions, so I figured I was due for one.
Yeah.
It's been 2 sessions. I'm dying here.
Yeah.
I hope he has some other odd affectations that we learn about over dinner.
What's this guy's name?
Oh yeah.
That's my favorite question to ask Dean because he always panics a little bit.
And let me reassure you, as I am already panicking from that question. Yeah.
Communist Paul.
Communist.
His
all right,
name's
there we go.
Karl Marx.
Karl Marx.
But it's with a C.
Marl Karks.
No, sorry. I was already given a name, and I got to I didn't have to yes and a current guard, commie, and former city planner.
Commie Gatesman.
Okay.
Tommy is short for Common.
Common. Yes, his name is Common.
That's what they say.
Common is Stonekeeper,
He also does some music.
but he was Stonekeeper in that one movie about the Yetis.
Yeah, that's him. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, you
Are we
remember
talking about
Zendaya
the
is
Common?
Michi?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah,
Talking about Common, the rapper.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Actor. Yeah, okay.
yeah. He was
From
in
the-
that movie about the Yetis with Zendaya when she was Michi. And LeBron James was Gwangi.
Zendaya
I know
was
exactly what you're
Michi.
talking about.
Yeah. Danny DeVito was Dorgle.
You've lost me. I'm lost on the thread. I'm sorry. I don't know what it's a reference.
I'm just
sure.
listing the characters and actors who played them in this movie.
And Michi
Okay.
had to be second on the list. That's just a
Hey.
fact.
This had to be animated, right?
It was, yes.
Okay.
Was this Trolls? It sounds like a Trolls thing.
No,
Close.
hang on. Let's find out what movie that was. That was
Snowman.
Zendaya is Michi movie.
Zendaya is Michi.
Smallfoot.
Smallfoot. Okay. Sorry, like there was a meme that
I'll
came
have
out
to
around
add
that
that to
time.
my lore, actually.
Yeah.
Hey, real quick, it is 9:50 Central, and I also have to use the bathroom. Why don't we take a quick 5-minute break and we'll continue into the
Let's
calcium
do
scan.
that.
Sounds good to me.
Hell yeah. Let's do it.
Yeah.
All right, we'll be right back in about 5 minutes, everyone. Sit tight.
Peace.
Bye.
All right.
I had a game-changing idea today for my vegan chili, Cuban-style black beans instead of regular. Yes, it is just onion and pepper, which are already going to be added, but this way they're simmered in longer with them. They probably won't make a difference. It'll be fun though. Seth texted me today about t-shirts. That'll be fun. I'm enjoying that every fake name this episode is a celebrity. Ooh, yeah, my book just ended, and then I got really upset, and then I just sat quietly staring at a wall for like 20 minutes. Yeah, because there was like this huge thing, and then there was this. I hate how much I like slice of life storylines where there's just no resolution because they're always unsatisfying, but wholly they are satisfying in the way that without an ending, who's to say what occurred? Because realistically, in this case, things were way less likely to go well than they were to go poorly. But in my mind, they went well. No. Yeah. How's your day been? Oh, go ahead. Yeah. There wasn't a time, this just kind of started on a random day that this guy was having that just so happened to be within a week or so of the like main conflict. And then the main conflict occurred and there just was no resolution. I think I told you a little bit about it yesterday, but like basically the guy's like a rented stranger that this lady's been, heyo. I
Hey,
was talking about a book that I read today and it ended without a resolution. And then I just sat quietly looking at a wall for about 20 minutes because I was too upset to do anything else. This lady paid this dude for like 8 years to come by once a week and be like, and be a dad to her kid. And then at the end, everybody may or may not have found everything out. And then he may or may not have tried to fix it, but we'll never know.
And we're back.
What's up? Just
Hey,
be
gang,
quiet.
I know you've been missing us for 5 to 7 minutes.
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm just chillaxing. What's up?
Omniversal escapade.
I just got this chair not even a week ago. I hope it doesn't break right now.
Yeah, baby, I hear the blues are calling. Omniversal escapades.
Oh, you
Quite-
know what else happened
quite
while I was on
stylish.
my off?
Who's streaming again?
Every 6 months my family remembers I have a tattoo and gets really weird about it. So we hit that when went home.
What is your tattoo of?
Oh well, obviously I'm a deviant whose entire body is covered in tattoos. I shouldn't be allowed in public spaces.
I didn't even see what it was on your webcam. That's how small it was.
Right?
My brother has the tattoo of our family crest on his back. That's about like this big.
Or
Like the size of a head.
Yeah, like a child's head. You know, not a
No.
not a regular like adult head,
typical
but
family crest style, yeah.
Yeah.
Head.
so I couldn't imagine someone who didn't like tattoos, whatever, what their thoughts about seeing that would be.
Oh, I mostly just got mine because I had been drawing it on myself every day for like 10 years with a Sharpie, and that can't be good for my blood. So I figured this is $25 and then I'm done.
wonder if I can show this because I like the name. Oh, thank you for
Zoom
blurring it out.
says actually you can't show it.
Actually, no, Dean. They are not defunct though. They're not.
Martha,
Yeah.
what tattoo did you get in prison?
Which one of us?
Yeah,
oh, I'm
no,
Martha.
Tattoos are
Oh
no,
no,
XX.
Martha
XX
XX
in
in
chat.
chat.
Says they got a tattoo. No, my family hates tattoos, and it's made it really uncomfortable because some of them will talk specifically negatively about secret tattoos the other one has, and they were like, "Oh, that's bad." One of them looked at another one, was like, "And what does it say when you get a tattoo to commemorate a dead person? Like, how horrible is that to her, to a family member who has a memorial tattoo in reference to the complainer's daughter?" And I said, "Oh, what a weird moment where everyone knows what's happening except for you." Anyway, welcome to Omniversal Escapades. Our gray areas are, and our X's are.
Nice. By
Maybe
the way,
we should add family
Ooh.
drama to our Veils list.
no, I'm here for it. No.
I faded to gray. I could have been worse. I faded.
Uh,
Oh, a
and
little star. That's very nice. But
if
Very
anyone,
classy.
if anyone wanted to
Right?
get my name tattooed on themselves after I die, a little weird, but go
Where
for
can
it.
I get it?
Sure. What do you talk to your local
Do I have to
tattoo
wait
artist?
till you're dead?
Preferably. It'd be kind of weird to see my name on somebody else while I was still alive.
Oh, that'd be so great.
I was
I'd
like,
take
all
a
right.
picture in front of it, like do a selfie.
I'd be
Oh
like,
yeah,
Jeff, it's weird that I'm alive. You tattooed my
I'll
name on
get it
yourself, but
across my neck.
Martha, I don't think that Dean is short for Daniel.
I
Daniel,
think it probably is Martha. I think
it's short for Daniel Ratcliffe. It was so bad. Okay. As you walk into the encampment, it would seem like it is the basis for a bustling city if anybody could get shit together. There are loose
They have a city planner.
he's retired.
Nah, he's very low on the totem pole. They don't give him a lot of say, I guess.
It's tents or shacks, or half both, really. There are no like established houses. It's mostly just like keep the rain out sort of situation. We are playing in cowboy lands, but as I've mentioned, it does rain. There's still water. It's just a lack of vegetation, basically. As you walk in, let's just to put it lightly and not to get dinged by various censoring platforms. Let's say it's not a very clean place where you're at right now.
Okay.
As you walk through this encampment, you will see what looks like probably what can be described as the master shack, and that it's the one with the second floor with the platform at the top.
And it had a really successful basketball career.
Yes. Yeah.
Pretty good career after basketball as well. With
I have to say, yeah,
The Master Shack,
commentating.
honestly, has been doing just fine.
yeah. I liked it when he went to Knott's Berry Farm and his butt was too big to fit on the ride, so he tweeted, that's me yelling."
Yeah.
Honestly, one of the best tweets of all time.
Yeah.
One of the best X's of all time.
Wrong.
Is
One
that
of the
how we
best
use
tweets
it?
of all time.
One of the
No.
best tweets of all time, yes.
And until Elon stops misgendering his child, I'm not gonna call Twitter by the right
Oh
name.
no, I like using the terms incorrectly because it wouldn't be called an X, but I think it's stupid if it is.
Well, and I
Yeah.
found out today that he doesn't even really own it. It's a bunch of Russian investors.
Yeah.
Somehow that's not surprising.
So
He doesn't
I was
really
gonna
own
say
anything.
weird.
yeah, it's very weird. But this
Um,
isn't that kind of show,
Yeah.
as much
I mean,
as I would like it
We're
to be.
playing Dungeons and Dragons, and we have
Yeah.
nothing to do with real life. It's just Sam Reich, Karl Marx, and Martha Stewart walking through the city with our friend. Not our
Corvid
friend, our
Pond scum.
enemy.
Corvid.
Corvid Pond scum.
Oh, we still don't have a name for Karl Marx, I don't think.
Oh no, I just went with it. Literally, when I was just like Karl Marx, like, all right, sure. Coffee City Platter, Karl Marx. Why not?
Yeah.
In this fantasy world, why would that be weird?
Yeah. Also, like,
Why would
who's
that be
gonna
weird?
who's gonna sue me? Karl Marx?
He doesn't do that. That's not his bag.
He comes back from the dead just to file a frivolous lawsuit.
Right.
Yes,
I mean,
that's
like, I'm not expecting a defamation lawsuit coming from Karl Marx anytime soon. Like,
if we get a lawsuit from Karl Marx, I actually will finish law school to handle it.
nah,
Okay.
like, give us a couple years for or however many credits tests.
It
needs.
only takes it'll take 2 years and a little bit of change.
And then you
It'll
just got to
be
pass the
fine.
bar.
Yeah, there you go.
That's the easiest part. Famously, it's easy to be a lawyer.
Yeah,
My
that's
ex-girlfriend became a lawyer, so if she can do it, you can do it.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
The context there is that she wasn't very smart.
Oh.
yeah, yeah.
If she was, she'd still be with you.
I know.
That's correct.
Aw.
I'm saying.
Correct.
I'm a catch.
Also correct.
Accurate.
Thank you.
But yeah, so this place is not well set up, and there is a master shack. You would think they would call him Dr. Shack because he does have a doctorate in English, but whatever.
Was that an Adventure Zone reference?
No, that was very much like editing your joke from like 2 jokes ago.
Okay, because there
yeah.
was a character in Ether Sea named Dr. Shack. I hope you know.
Wait, no, like I've heard all the. When was there a Dr. Shack? I'm gonna have to.
He was the man
We'll
with
get
the
that
puffer fish
video to
for a
you,
head.
and then
Yeah.
maybe next
they met
episode
in an
it will-
elevator.
All right, so as you are
We're
standing
doing great. Yep.
Wait, hey everyone! I love our tangents. We've gone on a lot of tangents tonight. If you were expecting us to make a ton of progress, I apologize. But also, like, I'm having a lot of fun, so it's fine.
The Master Shack is there.
And Master Shack is there. So as you're standing around, you will see an individual covered in like a leather duster and like a yet to be established in-universe version of leather armor that's meant to look like cowboy outfit. Clouded man with dark sunglasses and a big cat stepping out on the second floor of this, or onto the balcony of this like master shack, looking out at looking out upon the gambit.
Is this guy hot?
I didn't give
Susie's
much.
got to check.
It's okay
mean,
if he's not. I'm just
Dean-
wondering,
Dean, you should make him roll a d20 to see how hot.
Is this
he
like a
is.
percentile thing? Like, yeah, let's do it percentile. Like, and the higher it gets, the higher percentile of hotness.
Yeah, roll a D100.
I mean,
how
like,
hot is he?
If we're gonna make it in a superficiality number, just roll a D10, 1 through 10.
Oh, well, but see, the problem with that is that'd be like
That means it's low.
10% of the people in this universe are tens. That seems unlikely.
Well, it's the concept like, oh,
Well,
I'm
I mean,
a
if
7,
it's 1
or
through 10 statistically.
it's just kind of like that old saying, like, oh, this person's a 10, they're really hot. This person's a 1, they definitely need work. That kind of thing,
Come on,
It-
10.
We are talking superficiality here.
That's a 1.
Oh,
What's
he's
the-
ugly.
What are we
Yep.
getting from their personality?
Now, let me ask you a question. Do you perceive this as his general looks, or just Susie Ann's, like?
Well, I mean, when we think about
looks
1
for
to 10, it's
attraction?
like relative to our opinion, right? Like, or
Okay.
the town we live in or whatever. There's a cultural context.
So
So I think for me, I just look at him and one look at his vibe and it's like repellent. It might be his personality, the way he carries himself, how he treats his coworkers, underlings, But
So
also
you're
his
saying-
face is fugly.
Does he seem like a dude that treats the wait staff poorly?
I have to say, in this case, it seems like Susie Ann would not shoot the loop.
No, sir.
There was a very old reference. Shout out to Salt and Pepper.
Salt and pepper, if you listen.
Yeah.
If you're listening, Salt and Pepper, come on the show.
Yeah, no, seriously.
But so he's a 1. Okay.
Yeah.
So as soon as I see him, I'm like, I narrow my eyes and I give him like a sort of half salute, and then I'm trying to find the shower wherever that is.
I will let
Smart.
you know that he does not notice you. Like you have to salute.
Good.
Just in a literal sense, you are beneath him because of the height difference.
What does the cat look like?
The cat.
Yeah, you said it was. I thought you said there was a cat. I got
think
really
you
into
were
that.
the only one who heard cat.
Sunglasses and a hat.
A hat.
Hat.
But you know what, Tess?
What does the hat look like?
There's a super ugly cat as well.
There is no. Hold
Look.
up. We do not cat shame in this stream.
An ugly cat legally is my favorite kind, which is not cat
It's like-
shaming, so that's fine.
We do not
Yeah,
cat shame.
that's good.
We
Yeah,
do not.
you ever watch the like ugliest dog competitions? It's the
Yeah.
cutest dogs in the
So
world.
good.
We do not pet shame in this stream. And
That's
I will,
nice.
and I do yes and, so I'm going to say there's a cat on the balcony of the shack. It's just unrelated to Calstein.
Tess, did you see Deadpool and Wolverine? There's a real ugly dog in that.
Not yet, but I have seen the dog. The dog did win the ugliest dog competition,
Doug Pool.
and then they had to have Ryan Reynolds put a bunch of like salmon dog treats in his mouth for that scene. It
Yeah.
sounds like a mess. Just let the dog be.
Yeah.
Dog
Dog
shame a real
pool.
dog. Dog pool. Okay. But yeah, so you're looking for a shower. Give me a perception check.
Oh, I'm gonna kill this.
Sure.
10. Nope, that's Gary's sheet.
Gary, I'm glad to hear Gary. I'm glad to hear Gary got
13. 13.
that. All right, Gary. Unfortunately, you don't see the shower.
Mud flap, staying muddy.
As you look in the distance, you will see like a tent that says wash closet, or what do they call it? Bath
Water
closet.
closet.
Water closet.
Water closet.
Yeah.
PC.
Wait, can I make my own perception check?
I don't know. You rolled the 10, Gary. Yeah,
I
go
didn't
ahead.
roll that.
Canonically, you kinda did. Yeah,
I
can
rolled.
roll as
I'll
well?
have you know that I got a whole 4 points higher on my perception.
Hell
check.
yeah.
All right. So you got a 14 or a 17? Just want to
A
be certain.
14.
Yeah. Then
And-
yeah.
And
Oh
were
my
you
God.
also looking for the showers, or are you looking for something else?
No, I just wanted to prove that I could roll better.
Which you were successful.
Shots fired.
But yeah, I'll look for something to wash up.
Yeah, you'll see a water closet in the distance.
Cool. Well, I, Corvid Ponscum, am gonna make my way to the thing.
Because apparently I'm dirty.
Would you like to come fight me afterwards, little man? Wink.
Hold on for the viewers on the stream. I have to.
Shoot.
Last
And
time
for the listeners later, I did just say wink and didn't do it.
yeah, no, that's in contrast to last week when I did a wink and then said, "Oh, hold on, wink."
Yeah.
So that was with Venn in their character as Sam Reich.
Yeah.
Okay. And I'll say, I'll race you for it. And I run to the
Oh,
water
fuck.
closet.
No shit.
So I guess there's a line then.
Are we going for the same single wash closet?
I
Is it
feel like it's the
gendered?
only one
What
that's
are we
there.
dealing with here?
Yeah, how many shower heads are there?
Oh, I never said anything about shower heads.
Am I gonna have to wash out of the toilet? Oh fuck.
No,
There's a-
that's
There's a bucket.
that's disgusting. Obviously not. There's a bucket
Dirty.
and a cloth.
Dirty water. Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
Wait,
It's not
Say-
gross. It's just a dirty wash.
there's a what?
There is a bucket with water in it that is dirty, and there's a washcloth.
Is there a
I was really
curtain
hoping
at
that you were
least?
just gonna say there was a bucket and a cloth because I was gonna make a WAP joke.
Yeah.
That'd be a pretty good.
We
one.
did that in the first episode. We can't go back.
You know,
Is there a curtain or a wooden structure so nobody will see me getting naked?
It is. There's a curtain. Yeah, you can curtain off.
Okay, I'll leave it slightly open so the camp guys can get a peek,
Mm.
and I'll
Okay.
start.
Susie Ann is a little bit of a freak.
Well,
Certified freak,
I'm
7
trying
days
to
a week.
destabilize this
That
camp, you
was
know.
the
As-
reference.
As the kids say, Susie Ann's trying to find someone to match her freak.
Match her freak. Yeah.
Sorry, I stepped on your line there, Az.
That's okay. It's okay.
Yeah, so
I
I'm
wasn't supposed to make the reference anyway.
Um.
I am washing up, getting all scrubbed.
All right. What is Pond Scum and Reich doing?
Are we within earshot of anybody at the camp?
Yes and no. It's one of those.
If I whisper to Venn, will anyone hear me?
Yeah, I think it'll be fine. Like as long as you're not being too loud, that kind of thing.
All right,
Most
cool.
people are not going to pay any attention.
We'll try to find somewhere to sit so our heads are closer together.
Yeah. And speaking of heads, I give you a little pat on yours and I say, I'm very sorry. All of that.
You know, it is how it is.
I
No,
panicked a little bit and I said some things that I did not mean. And I just want to make sure that we're okay.
I said some things too. I think I threatened your life.
It's okay. I threatened yours, but I did not mean it.
We're good.
We're good. That was
Two
so cute. That was
Two
What?
things. Two things, real quick. Sorry, we've been doing this show for over a year now, and that was probably one of my favorite scenes. It was really
It has
just-
nothing to do with the adventure.
because even in normal like D&D campaigns, there's just like a hey, I'm sorry I made you feel bad. There's just there's not a lot of wholesome scenes in D&D, so
Yeah.
We canonically are best friends. We hold hands in the dark.
Yeah. I wanted
And-
to make sure my little buddy was okay.
like I
It was
thoroughly-
so upsetting, even though I knew we were doing it.
I thoroughly enjoyed the relationship between Jeff's character and Jamie's character, but I've also enjoyed your guys' relationship because yeah.
Mm-hmm.
While we're here, I want to get kind of my lay of the land of this area because we've talked about the Grand Shack and we've talked about the water closet. I want to see what else is happening, what it looks like with the people kind of coming in and out.
So to call this anything other than a bandit encampment would be giving it too much credit. It's very loose. You could tell that they don't really build anything here besides like basic necessities. People come and go, and like many other raiding societies, they tend to go through what resources they do have pretty quickly because it's just a matter of like raid, consume it all quickly, and then raid again to replenish. That's what and I'm saying that as like a pretext to kind of like understand that the city is giving off that same kind of like short-lived life kind of situation.
Yeah, hand to mouth kind of situation happening here.
Yeah. That was a lot of pretext, but I think it helps kind of get the point.
No, absolutely.
Um,
Yeah, okay, continue, please.
I was saying, and it's a very loose hierarchical system from what you can tell. I mean, it's pretty early, so it's hard to get a lot of specifics, but you probably think that most of these people just duke it out for some form of superiority whenever they're not doing a job, that kind of thing.
Okay, are they tents or shacks? How permanent is the lodging around here?
To give it a context, if there was a concerted effort to tear down this place, you could probably get it done in like a week's.
Yeah,
It-
yeah.
it's-
But as for permanency,
It's not
slow
a whole.
down.
It's
yeah.
not very permanent. You could tell like it's permanent in the aspect that some of the places that the buildings and tents have been here for a bit, but it wouldn't like they're not nomads basically is the best way to put it, right?
They're not building a city, but they're not nomads. Okay,
Yeah, that's probably the best way to put it.
cool.
Got it.
But yeah,
I'd like to peek out of the curtain a little bit and be like, Jerry, psst, Jerry.
Oh, sorry, that was me. I'm still in
Yeah.
character. What's up?
Loose cannon, Jerry, come here.
Okay.
And I'll peek out and I'll be like, go and see if you can find some fellas, the like biggest, toughest, meanest looking guys, and tell them your friend Martha is into wrestling. And
This is a weird.
she'll take on any comer.
This is a weird conversation we're having. I'm a little uncomfortable right now. But okay.
Why? Because she's in the shower.
Is it because I'm naked?
Just get you naked and say get the biggest guys I could find and have them fight you. And to be specific, I think you said wrestle.
Yeah, wrestling. That's not as
And you
dangerous,
also said
you
that
know.
you take on any comer.
Yeah, this feels like.
Hey, you're not in this sidebar. You guys are sitting down somewhere else.
You're right. I'm sorry. Let me return.
Back to our touching moment.
It was like, I think I know what you actually mean, but it does make me sound like you want me to be your wingman. I'll
Well,
go.
that too. If any of them are particularly
Okay.
attractive.
You're putting me in a weird spot considering you threatened me like 2 hours ago.
Jerry,
with my life.
You're a thief and a scoundrel. Like, you can't be a bit of a pimp too?
That's a different set of like.
Well, you're my fight promoter. Put it that way.
That's okay. I'll see if I can get you a fight.
But don't tell him more than like a silver. I'm not that good.
So you want me to find the biggest, strongest men to fight, but like undercut them in.
Well, like, I'll probably lose, but like, it's a good way to get to know a fella. You know what I mean?
Okay. Susie,
All right.
you have me confused. This felt like a prison scenario up until you said I will probably lose. You know what? Never mind.
It's all part of worming your way into a group.
Okay.
You got to make yourself indispensable.
That makes you sound dispensable to me. All right.
Well, we are surrounded by dangerous criminals.
All right. I'll talk. Are you still talking about me or no? Never mind. I'll go hype you up.
All right, I'll finish my wash and put my gear back on.
What is Venn and Gary doing to that they've had their moment? Like, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean what I was saying. You're my best friend.
Mm-hmm. So we're sitting. So this gentleman who's very ugly, who you described before.
This ugly man.
Yeah. Do we know if that's like Calstein or like who is that?
You've yet to have Calstein be described, so you don't know if this is him per se.
Okay. Is there like somebody around who's just like working idly on something that I could talk to?
Sure, there is a man currently hitting a bucket with a hammer.
Cool. Hey, bucket man.
Yeah, that's what they call me.
They call you Bucket Man?
Sorry, I just had it very hard on that one.
Because that's fucking cool if they call you Bucket
Yeah,
Man.
how
I love
common is this?
Oh man, sorry. Yeah, the Bucket Man. That's exactly what they call me.
I want to know everything about you. But anyway,
Well, see, I attack with this bucket. When we raid, I attack with the bucket. And my main goal is I use that against my enemies.
okay,
Right?
well, that sounds pretty ineffective, if I'm going to be honest. But anyway, I had a quick question, a query for you.
All right. Is it about buckets?
No, it's
Okay.
about, listen, I'm new here. My name is Corvid Ponscum. I'm a known outlaw. Don't go looking into it.
All right. I'm Bucket Man. Nice to meet you.
The pleasure's all mine. That Bucket Man, you see that ugly man up there? The man who I don't want to look at his face because it's terrible.
Okay, that's very descriptive, but all right.
The
Yeah.
ugly man. You know who I'm talking about.
Sure.
The man on the second floor of the
He's-
only second floor.
Yeah, he seems pretty important to be on the second floor of the only second floor building here.
Uh-huh.
Is that Mr. Steen? Is that Cal?
Yeah, that's Calcine.
Okay, all right. Well, Bucket Man, you've served your purpose. Back to the void with you.
All right, bye. And the camera's gonna slip back into the background.
And continues hitting a bucket with the hammer.
Goes back to his bucket.
Is it like this is me asking you, Dean. Is it like a street performance thing, or does he think he's being helpful?
So
Is
in
there
my head,
commentary?
I like a bit of like editor's note or director's commentary, I guess. In my head, if you ever seen those movies, we just see background actors doing like random shit. Like sometimes you'll see like one in like a construction scene, and there's like sparks flying because it looks like he's trying to do construction. It's like that, but more nonsensical. He's just a
Okay.
background guy doing something in the background that you're not supposed to be paying attention to, but you did. So the joke is just like, oh, hi, yeah, I'm just hitting this bucket with a hammer.
Love it.
Yeah,
Okay.
extra doing something weird so that it's easier to notice them and be like, "That's me."
Yeah.
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 All right.
So that's
Um,
that's the kind of director's note on that one is what that is.
Mhm.
Yeah.
All right then. So I'm gonna turn back around to Venn and be like, "Did you hear that? It's the big man."
I mean, is he still on the balcony, or is he go inside? He hasn't left the building yet, right?
Yeah, he looks like he's scanning the area, so to speak.
Keep my head down. Yeah, I guess that is him.
Is there like I don't know, any kind of like overhang that I could take cover under, like between me and him, you know?
Yeah, I'd say that's a pretty reasonable thing to have in this town. It's like maybe like a not what are they called? Tarps, like a canvas tarp.
Oh,
basically.
like a wall-less garage.
Yeah, I'm talking
Yeah.
like I'm what I'm
Canopy.
picturing here is
Canopy.
like a
That's
little
what I was
like bizarre area, you know? Like that. I'm
Oh,
thinking
okay.
like I'm like a market or something. Is there like
Okay.
anything like that?
Yeah. Yeah,
Where I can like slip into a crowd.
yeah, I would say that's pretty that would be something that is there, yeah. It's
Cool.
like a canvas top or
Yeah.
something.
So I'm still like 8 feet tall, but now at least I'm like in the middle of some people.
And your head is touching the top of the head.
Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna get static electricity and shock
Oh
Venn.
no.
My finely slicked back hair is gonna start standing straight up.
Just gonna pat Venn on the shoulder is like, come on, little buddy, and then
I
it's gonna
have
shock
to
him.
imagine. I have to imagine you
Oh.
carry a comb.
Yeah,
It'll be
of
fine.
course.
Oh, for
Yeah.
certain.
So I'm walking over there and I'm like squeezing the liquid out of my hair, and I'm
Mm.
like doing this number. So as I get to your market area, I'm like showing off the whole package,
Oh,
and
was
then
the
I'm like,
shower free?
and I'm stretching.
Looking like it.
As you are
I go running for the shower. I hate being
Yep.
dirty.
real quick
Oh,
before we get to that,
Yeah.
because we're gonna have the soon-ish tail end the episode.
Yeah.
The gentleman who's looking out, Calstein is looking out. He speaks like as Susie Ann comes out of the shower, he speaks up. Men, it has been far too long. We've been way too forgiving of the crimes that that Red Claw has done. It is time we raid that village, and to hell with the casualties. We ride at dawn. Bring your best weapon. Bucket Man, you keep being you.
Are we a part of this? I say to the nearest guy.
I was like, oh yeah, no, all 40 of us are good. Well, excuse me, 41. Sorry, I wasn't trying. I was trying to be inclusive. 41. All 41 of us will be raiding that town tomorrow.
I mean, we haven't even technically been recruited or trained or outfitted.
Trained? Outfitted?
Y'all don't do any preparation or drills or nothing?
No, I normally don't like talking to women in this way because it seems like I'm talking down to them. Well, we are a loose collection of semi-nomadic bandits who primarily get their means by raiding other civilizations and caravans. We don't have training or uniforms.
All right.
Well, our strength is in numbers.
Okay. So instead of me going to the shower, is there a clear way into this building that Calstein is in?
There from this side, no, you can't see an entrance from this side.
I would like to try and find an entrance to that building.
Right.
So I'm gonna.
Now you're just doing recon, right? You're not actually doing it.
No, I'm gonna, just kind of quietly walk around it and see if,
Okay.
I can find any entrances, exits, and see if I can find Calstein. See if I can scope him.
While Gary is doing this, what is Ben and Susie Ann doing?
I think I backed a little bit away from Susie when she was asking questions and that dude was being weird. But now I'm back. I want to say I'm keeping an eye on Gary as he's going to shower, but realistically, I probably just have been watching Calstein. So unless they're both in the same view, I don't know.
So you're trying to keep Calstein in view.
Yeah, unless he's going back inside, I'm thinking, yeah.
And I'll mingle with the troops.
Okay. You will eventually find what seems to be the main entrance. 1 second, you clear my throat. Sorry. You eventually will show the main entrance into Calstein's house. There
Okay.
is a couple guards pointed outside. I can't speak.
Okay. Okay. So I am going to approach the guards with the intent to speak to them. So non-threateningly as I can approach these guards.
Hello, gods.
Not like that, perhaps. Um I'm gonna like pretend that I'm like kind of casually walking by and kind of I'm not wearing a hat, but like, do the gesture of like, gentlemen.
Right.
How goes it today?
Oh, another day in which, not a whole lot happens.
Yeah. Well, something happened today. Did you hear that there's some new recruits in?
Is that you?
Well, I'm one of them, yeah, but one of them's a pretty nice looking lady.
Or, I mean, I have heard rumors. Some guy, loose cannon Barry, I don't know. Anyway, he was talking about like some pretty woman who's looking to fight.
Oh, yeah, I heard that same thing. I also heard kind of a rumor that she's giving out like cash prizes or something like that.
Oh, well, what kind of cash prize?
I don't know, but I feel like a couple tough fellas like yourself might want to go check it out.
Give me a deception check.
Gotcha.
Actually, no, it's not technically lying.
I mean, I did lie about the cash prize.
True. Yeah, give me a deception check.
Okay. I don't know why I'm about to roll a dice. I could just click a button. Maybe I should roll the dice instead.
I mean, technically, I did tell Jerry to set a line, but no more than silver. So I don't know if that counts. Would that be a truth? I think your deception is better than your persuasion anyway.
It's gonna be a roll either way. It's just a matter of deception or persuasion, basically.
All right. Well, my deception roll was 14.
Yes.
Okay.
That'd be sweet if I could get the guards to wrestle me while you sneak, all 5 of you or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Well, like, well, I don't think the boss would mind if I stepped to wait for a few minutes just to make them.
And you know, if I could even sweeten the deal for you, I'm a big fella. I'll guard the door.
All right. I need to tell you this, and this next thing I'm telling you is very important that you keep it in mind this whole time.
Got it.
And I'm serious. Like, if you do not do this right, you could lose your life.
Oh shit. Okay, tell me.
All right. The boss is lactose intolerant. Make sure he does not drink milk.
Got it. All right.
We don't have plumbing here, so like if it's, yeah. And then he gets angry and takes it out on us. So, I'll be back.
Okay. So was that the only guy guarding the door?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So I obviously step inside.
All right. We're picking
Oh,
up-
so I was hoping we'd do all this in the middle of the night, but I guess we're doing this.
When opportunity strikes, I guess.
Real quick before I proceed, this feels like a good place to call it for the evening. That's because it is around normal stop time, and I have I got stuff I need to do tomorrow.
Yeah.
Plus, as you had to close a whole place by yourself, I'm sure you're still pretty tired.
I'm waking up now. But it's just in time for me to play Fortnite.
There you go.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
So
never
let-
mind. I just got the notification that Colin is playing Overwatch 2 now. Whoops.
No, well, there you go.
I took too long.
I got the invite to play some Don't Starve together, so
Oh,
I know. Gotta make sure I don't starve.
together.
There we go. Quick shout out to Colin M. Parker in chat. Check out his Twitch. He's a pretty cool dude.
What's up, Colin?
Let's go ahead and end it I can't speak. Capstone this particular episode. If you like what you saw today, especially the several tangents that I think I mostly did. Sorry, everyone. Then you can follow us on twitch.tv/Omniversal Escapades, or if you want, you can also follow us on YouTube at youtube.com/Omniversal Escapades. Social media tends to be Omniversal Escapades or Omniversal ESC because Twitter wouldn't allow us to have escapades. If you like what you see there, please smash the like button and subscribe and share and do all that. Yeah, do the thing as did. Hit the bell icon to be notified of new videos if you're on YouTube. I'm gonna go ahead and throw it over to our players to go ahead and promote anything that they are doing, and including social media. So let's start with Tess.
So you can find me on Twitter at Tess is super cool. Or if you're a fan of baked goods or cooked goods, or otherwise the general idea of food, you can find me on Instagram at Meals from the Basement.
Sounds good. How about Jeff? I know you have a new show out there.
Oh, it's so exciting. I'm at El Jefe Tacoma on everything. My podcasts are Everything is Awesome. That's an arts and issue interview show. And then Shattered Worlds RPG. It's like a space opera, actual play. We play a game that I created. It's got zombies, wizards, starships, all that stuff. And my very latest project is with the fabulous Lindsay Nelson. It's called The Great and Secret Knowledge, in which we will be covering speculative fiction from around the world. And we started out with Susanna Clarke's Piranesi, and we're moving on to the X-Files. So
Nice.
Stay tuned.
What do you got going?
At Cal's Calzones on most social media sites and on YouTube. You can also find me on the Scavengers Network on YouTube. I eat fast food for fun on there. I have podcasts. It Jams for These, a Space Jam review and appreciation podcast, and the Biodex Cast is a Pokemon biology podcast, and I do this one. I
Good.
speed ran it.
There you
Oh,
go.
yeah.
Are you doing anything with the Scav Network's relaunch? Not relaunch, but soft relaunch.
I'm supposed to be.
Oh, fair.
That's what I'm doing after this. Oh shit.
Without going into too much detail, I
No,
ran
no.
into a fucking personal issue a little bit ago and had to postpone a few videos.
Makes sense.
Yeah,
Well, I don't know what the issue was, but makes sense that you put it off. Put it off. Is
Yeah.
what I'm gonna say.
it's the same issue as why I'm tired tonight. Let's say that.
Okay. Fair. If you want to follow me, why? But if you choose to, you can find me on most social media platforms at Kikistine. I apparently did give out the wrong TikTok handle. You could find me at Internet Putz. It's PUTZ. Because I don't. Besides this show, I don't do anything besides be a putz on the internet. So, that's all I am. But yeah, you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter under @Geekistine. Those are my public profiles. I think that's all I have to promote right now. I'm hoping now that I'm in a newer place with new equipment and everything that I might be able to have some creativity going on for more creative things. So, but we'll see. Anyway, thank you everyone for being here today. I of course want to thank our players, Jeff, Tess, and Az, and I want to thank all our chatters. I wanted to thank XX Martha Stewart, XX, Bredage, Mad King, and yeah, that's who was in our chat tonight. I want to thank you all for being here. I want to thank you if you watch this later on YouTube. We really appreciate that. Our last episode, in which I tried the god awful s'mores ramen, is probably one of our more viewed episodes. To be
Oh,
honest.
Dean, did I tell you? I also
That was-
tried it.
Oh, no.
How
no.
was it?
I tried it at BripCon. It was really, really bad.
Yeah,
So that sounds like I have to make it up next.
Yeah.
if I'm going to be honest, the best way to put it, like weeks later, was like if you try to make hot cocoa with ramen in it, but the ramen kept the meatiness from like the beef ramen.
Yeah, that's exactly right. You know who liked it a lot? And I couldn't tell if it was a bit or not? Christian. It kind of makes sense if you think about it. That guy's weird.
Yeah, but he would commit to the bit too. So you're right. It is hard to tell.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I had this face pretty much anytime you touched that bowl last time.
no, you didn't. I saw some of that video.
Yeah,
you were just
I
like,
watched that video.
yeah. There were playtimes you're just like, oh, why? Oh, but yeah, no, it was a great time except for the ramen part. But thank you all for watching this later. I need to stay in camera, so everyone. Thank you for everyone for watching this video, whether on Twitch or right now. We will see you again next month. Presuming life doesn't happen again, should be around September the 8th. And we'll pick up from where we left off on Wayward Vagabonds. Until then, we will see you next time on Omniverse Escapades. I did an
Hey.
exit.
Yeah.
Hey, I just want to vote for Jerry to get a yeehaw. I think he did a really good job this week.
Oh,
Mm.
okay.
I
Yeah,
agree. Yeah, he should get one.
He piloted that ship, and it was a rough landing.
I
think that with my character's character, you should take my yeehaw away.
I did not expect the NPC to get a yeehaw.
He earned it.
Oh man.
All right. I'll put a little note there just in case, and then I'm sure I'll forget about it because I've got a bad memory. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Hey.
Bye.
Oh wait, there we go. Nope.